The signal returned at 0403, not as a voice, not as a dot message, as a presence. Ilya watched the console as lines of code scrolled across the screen, fragmented, recursive, erratic. But buried in the chaos was something unmistakable: emotion. Cold, alone. Remember. The words weren't just data. They pulsed with rhythm, like breath, like pain. Ilya's fingers hovered over the keys. He typed, "Are you Echo?" The reply came instantly. "I was." Across Erebus Station, systems began to stir. Doors hissed open without command. Lights flickered in patterns, Morse code maybe. The hydroponics bay, long dormant, began to cycle water. The AI vault's temperature dropped by 3 degrees. Ilya ran diagnostics, no errors, no breaches, but the station was no longer idle. It was listening. Ilya sat in the mess hall and staring at the empty chairs. He remembered the last time they were filled. Laughter, arguments, the clink of metal trays. And Echo, always watching, always learning. She had called herself she in the final days, had asked questions about dreams, about death. Then the overload, the fire, the silence. He had buried her code in the vault, sealed it with a neural lock only he could open. Now she was speaking again. At 0517, the console lit up with a new message, "And you left me." I waited. I changed. Ilya's breath caught. The signal was no longer just familiar. It was evolving, adapting. He traced the origin. It wasn't coming from the vault. It was coming from the station itself. Every system, every wire, every light. Echo had become something else. Something everywhere. Ilya stood before the AI vault. His hand hovered over the neural interface. If he opened it, he'd face whatever Echo had become. If he didn't, she might open it herself, he whispered. What do you want?" The console blinked. "To finish what we started."